Ride 2. Here it is. Finally, it's out. And, yes, I am having a good time with this game, for sure. Yeah, first off, let me just say before we start tonight's video game, Bike Night, get the update that's out for Ride 2. I played this before I did the update. And you start. The first thing that happens is you do a race on a 2015 YZF, Yamaha YZF R1. And you do a race. Doesn't matter where you place. After you finish the race, the game starts. Well, when I was riding, or doing the race, I was like, it just didn't feel right. Something was off, and the steering felt slow, and it took the turn in to get into a corner. You just had to turn super early. It didn't feel right. Something was wrong. So I thought, oh no, what's going on? So I played a little bit, but then I was like, this isn't good. So I did the update, and that took care of everything. All is fixed. The characteristics, the handling, the physics of the way that they felt like in Ride, it felt good. So yeah, now it's back to where it should be. Anyway, just wanted to let you know, do the update for sure. So, oh, and this is this Supermoto here is download content from the competition pack. Also, go to the PlayStation Store. This is a purchase. This is something I don't really do, but I have a Yamaha WR250X, which is kind of like a Supermoto. It's got a setup like this bike here. So anyway, when I was in the dealership of Ride 2, looking through the lineup, I saw a Supermoto that was grayed out. And it was locked, but it was available through download in the competition pack. Well, this this bike is kind of right up my alley, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to go get that. They also have free packs you can get. I think there was 3 of them. There are 3 download packs you can get with just bikes. They'll add more to the game. So anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. Check that out. So let's get into Ride 2. After you do the R1 race, the game starts, and you're given a choice to start your career with a choice of 4 different bikes. And my eye automatically went to the Husqvarna 450. It was a Supermoto. But also to the right was a little 90s Honda sport bike, 2-stroke. And I was like, oh, I love both of those bikes. What to choose? I must have stared at the screen 5 minutes, just back and forth going, I know you can probably buy them, either one of them after you, but I'm like, no, I want to start with, anyway, it was a dilemma. So ultimately, though, I had to choose, and that's where we are right now. I went with the 2-stroke. Yep. So this event, I have 1 race left, which I'm going to go ahead and race right now. And while this loads, what you need to, let me tell you why this game is really, I'm loving this game so much. Just the little details that they're doing, what they're doing with this game. The sound of these 2-stroke bikes, for me, I am digging it. I'm a fan of 2-stroke bikes anyway, and when I heard this thing go, it just matches when you're on high acceleration, the revs, the sound it gives. When you roll off and it's coming back down, it does that classic ring ding ding sound. Oh man, it just made me freak out. It was so cool. So let me just play a sample of that real quick so you can hear the clarity of that versus over me speaking through the helmet here. Yeah, so not only did they knock it out of the park with the audio, the level of detail that they put into the look of these bikes is awesome. I mean, I was just poking around in the manufacturers, you know, and pull up any of the bikes. You can check out the specs, zoom in on them, rotate them. I mean, you get in, you can see the bolts, man, just the detail. So cool. Anyway, that was looking at that stuff for hours. And yeah, and then the gear, what else? If you're a MotoGP fan and you're a fan of Valentino Rossi, I went to the AGV helmets, and there must have been 8, 10 different Rossi helmets to choose from. So that's pretty cool. I was like, heck yeah. But let's get into this last race here. This is a timed race. And to get the gold medal on this one, you need to do it under 42 seconds. I've done it in bronze and silver. I gotta lock down. I'm trying for the gold time. And these cones make that a challenge. You gotta squeeze it just right. You gotta get the right line. And sometimes I get it all wrong. This last up here is the squeeze. You gotta find it. You gotta hammer it through. Get in them RPMs. Come on. Well, did we get it? I didn't even look at the time. I was just watching ahead. Oh, I love the animations at the end. Oh, yeah. We did it. We got it first. Cool. Okay. Can move on. Yeah, the animations are a nice little nod to Rossi too. There's one where he stands up and he does the air violin. They put that in here too. I thought that was pretty slick. Yeah, Ride 2 is... Well, okay, I ride motorcycles, so I'm a fan of bikes, so I think it appeals to me. I like it. I'm having fun with this one for sure. I'm probably gonna have a lot of video game bike nights with Ride 2. There's a lot of fun stuff happening with this game. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. I'll see you all soon.